Hi everyone, it's Jennifer from Fiberflux. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a decrease when you have a front post double crochet and a back post double crochet side by side. Sometimes we run into this in patterns and we need to know how to take both of these stitches that are different from one another and decrease them into one stitch. I recently completed these sleigh ride mittens, and to shape the top I had to, this is kind of a basket weave looking pattern. It's like, has a woven look. And it's just a series of front post double crochets and back post double crochets all the way around to create this fabric of this mitten. So when I got to the top, I had to decrease these front post double crochets and back post double crochets side by side. So what you want to do, and if you like this pattern, I also can link to it in the informational area. So what you're going to do is let's do our turning chain just to turn our work. So here I have a front post double crochet as my first stitch, and my next stitch is a back post double crochet. So how to decrease these? Right now we have 2 stitches and we're going to make them into 1 stitch. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and work the front post double crochet like I normally would. So insert the hook underneath of the post like you normally would when working the front post. Wrap yarn around hook, bring it through the way you came. Wrap yarn around hook and bring it through the first 2 loops. And then stop right there. We're going to have 2 loops left on our hook. Then we're going to hop over to this next stitch. We're going to work the back post double crochet. So wrap yarn around hook, come in from the back, go over top of the post like you normally would the back post double crochet. Wrap yarn around hook, bring it through the way you came. Wrap yarn around hook, bring through the first 2 loops only. You'll have 3 loops on the hook. Wrap yarn around hook, bring it through all 3 loops on the hook. We now have turned these 2 stitches into 1 stitch. So it's pretty easy. And let's do it one more time just to practice, okay? And I'll walk you through it again. Okay, so go in with the front post as you normally would. Bring the yarn through, wrap yarn over hook, bring the yarn or the hook through the first 2 loops on your hook only. Leave these 2 loops alone. We're going to hop over to the next stitch. Wrap yarn around hook, go in from the back to do the back post double crochet. Wrap yarn around hook, bring it through the way you came. Wrap yarn around hook, bring it through the first 2 loops. Wrap yarn around hook, bring it through the last 3 loops that remain on the hook. Okay, so we've now decreased those stitches as well. Now I want to back up for a minute. Now we did a front post double crochet, then a back post double crochet. So what happens if you want to do the back post double crochet first? And I'm going to show you that. It's the same concept, we'll just flip-flop it a little bit. So to do a back post double crochet first, we're going to wrap yarn around hook, go over top, coming from the back, go around, wrap yarn around hook, come back through the way you came, wrap yarn around hook, bring it through the first 2 loops. 2 loops are on the hook. Hop over to the next stitch. We'll make that a front post double crochet. Come in underneath that post as if you're doing a regular front post double crochet stitch. Bring the yarn back through, wrap yarn around hook, bring it through the first 2 loops. Wrap yarn around hook, bring it through all 3 loops that remain on the hook. Okay, so you can do it by starting off with the back post double crochet, or you can start off doing it with the front post and so forth. So that is how you decrease when you have a front post double crochet and a back post double crochet side by side. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure and click the subscribe button to get all the latest Fiberflux video updates. Thanks again.